Welcome to the very first episode of Kayaking and Beer in the by God Gulf of America. Biloxi to Deer Island with Miller Lite. Why Miller Lite? Because it's not Bud Light. And we all know why we don't drink Bud Light anymore. We're not trying to paddle up here woke, folks. Absolutely not. Cheers from the Gulf of America. Woohoo! You know how hard it is to paddle and film at the same time? It's not easy. It is not easy. There's Deer Island, making my way. Maybe next time I could get a motor on this thing. Maybe that would be good. I don't know. It's pretty nice out here though, I would have to say. Comes a boat. He's gonna slow down, maybe. Maybe not. A lot of little fish jumping out here. Now look, here it is, Deer Island. Just a short paddle away, or 3 Miller Lites, depending on your cardio level. Deer Island, folks. That's right. I made it. Let me grab my beer. Man, that must have been the hardest mile of my life. I should get a medal for that. Or at least another Miller Lite. Welcome to Deer Island, Biloxi's best kept secret. No casino, no traffic, just the birds and a beer that tastes like water. Water that someone waved a loaf of bread over. Cheers. How about some storytelling before we get too deep into Miller Lite number or whatever this is? Let's talk about Deer Island itself, because this place isn't just a pretty beach. It's packed with history, legends, and enough ghost stories to make you sleep with a nightlight. So I heard back in the day that pirates used to cruise the Gulf Coast, and rumor has it that some of them buried their treasure right here on Deer Island. And of course, like all good pirate legends, it comes with a ghost, right? Supposedly, at least what I heard, there's a headless pirate wandering around at night, you know, still looking for his loot. You know, I don't know about you, but if I see a headless dude asking for directions, I'm handing him this Miller Lite and getting back to my kayak. Do you know how Deer Island got its name? So why is it called Deer Island? Simple. Early settlers actually saw deer swimming across from the mainland. Yep, that's right. Bambi out here doing laps in the Gulf of America. And here I am out of breath after paddling a mile with a cooler full of beer. Respect, Bambi. Much respect. Deer Island. Here's the thing though. Deer Island used to be way bigger. And over the years, hurricanes and erosion have chewed it all up like a crab leg at a buffet. You know, the state's been trying to rebuild it with sand and marsh restoration, but basically the island is on a long-term diet. Except instead of losing pounds, it's gaining them back. You know, wish I had that problem. And then there's my favorite legend, the Deer Island sea monster. Yeah. Fishermen in the 1800s swore that they saw a slimy creature slithering through the beach, right down along the beach. If something bumps my kayak on the way back, I'm calling it the monster. So definitely not the fact that I paddled in circles after too many Miller Lites. But there you go. Pirates, ghosts, swimming deer, sea monsters. I mean, Deer Island's basically like a Gulf Coast episode of Scooby-Doo. And today, you know, I'm the guy eating all the Scooby snacks, but of course in liquid form. You know, here's to you, Miller Lite. The Adventures of Captain Cook. Just out here in my dinghy. I killed myself. Here I is, chilling on my kayak in the Gulf of America, and I think I'm about to get hit by a boat. Where is that? Oh Lord, here it comes. Well, hopefully they see me, because I can hear them coming. Hey, there they are. That's nice. Oh, apparently there's a barge coming. Hopefully I don't get hit and sink out here. That wouldn't be good. But hey, I could probably stand up here. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't see a barge. That was mighty nice of them. Yeah, well, just me and the birds and the boats. And one of them birds almost hit me. Yeah. I think they were aiming right for me, but they missed. All right, so it's time for our beer review. Miller Lite, classic, crisp, refreshing. Smells like regret from your early 20s. Tastes like football tailgates, gas station, ice chests, and questionable life decisions. But you know what? After paddling across the Gulf of America, with the sun beating down, it tastes like victory. And slightly bad choices, but mostly victory. And again, it's not Bud Light. Am I right? That's right. Here we are, folks. Deer Island. So that's it for episode 1 of Kayaking and Beer in the Gulf of America. We conquered Deer Island and crushed a few cold ones. Maybe next time, who knows? Maybe we'll just kayak in circles, or until somebody brings us some more beer, or maybe, I don't know. Either way, it'll be funny. Maybe. Maybe I can hold the phone. I mean, maybe it'll be a little irresponsible. But until then, paddle hard, drink light, and remember, kayaking isn't about the destination. It's about spilling your beer before you get there. Cheers.